Battlefield Bad Company 2 is one of the best games out this year, and I can say that for a fact even though the year has only begun. So, there are a lot of good things about this game, but I'm just going to talk about some of them. The first one being that it looks great. Modern Warfare 2 looks okay, but Battlefield Bad Company 2 looks a lot better. And in addition to that, everything can be destroyed, or almost everything. Even though sometimes it's kind of weird, because there's some stuff that you think can be destroyed, and then you shoot a grenade at it, and nothing happens. This game also sounds great. There's a new technology that DICE use called HDR audio, which stands for High Dynamic Range, which basically prioritizes sounds to make loud sounds sound really loud, and quiet sounds sound quiet when there's a loud sound going on. Like, in one game I was playing, there was a horn going off indicating that I was low on reinforcements, and I thought it was coming from outside. I actually looked out my window to see, because I thought there was, like, a bombing raid on my town or something, but yeah, that's nerd logic. Okay. Now, the single player I actually really liked. Now, I know a lot of sites are giving it bad reviews because it was too short or it wasn't epic enough, but I think it was really good. I mean, they implemented the sound and the destructibility into the campaign very well. Like, there's one level where you have to use the sound of thunder to cover your shots, which I loved. The game had all real-time cutscenes, which was really cool because not many games have that. And the real-time cutscenes had some pop-ins, but they were really good, taking into account that it was an open-world environment. One complaint I do have with it is that at the end, you could tell DICE was going for a very epic feel, but it just didn't feel that way. I mean, like, the beginning, however, was very epic. I really loved it, and basically, the epic part was that you get shot up in a boat. I can't say anything else, but it's in World War II. Okay, let's move on to multiplayer. In a word, it's awesome. Well, yeah. 2 words, but I know. If you're like me, then you really weren't a fan of the first Bad Company's multiplayer, because it took too long to kill someone, and the gameplay was very slow-paced. Probably because it took too long to kill someone. But in Bad Company 2, that all changes. This game's multiplayer is much more intense and fast-paced. Think of it between a mix of Battlefield 2 and Modern Warfare 2 and Red Faction Guerrilla, almost. I mean, you can spawn on teammates, you can noob-tube people through walls, and you can knife with one button. Also, one thing about the knifing is that it's very slow. I tried knifing someone once, or more than once, I can't even count, and they always kill me before I kill them. That's not much of a problem, because oftentimes people try to knife you and you kill them, so it balances out. The vehicles, too, are very balanced. Like most games, vehicles are either too weak, or gives you too much of an advantage. Call of Duty. But in this game, the vehicles actually feel very balanced. When I'm in a vehicle, it seems very powerful, but then when you're out of the vehicles are easy enough to kill, so it's pretty cool. And I assume everyone's heard of the game MAG, right? You know, 128 versus 128 person multiplayer. Well, I've played MAG, and it didn't feel like that. It just felt like another multiplayer game. Now, on the other hand, Bad Company 2 is 12 versus 12, but the scale feels much larger than the 128 versus 128. It is very, very intense. It's so fun, you'll forget that you just have 12 people on the other team. So you'll just be killing, reviving, giving ammo, killing some more. And yeah. So, another complaint I have is kill cam. The kill cam actually showed the person, like, after they killed you, not how they killed you. So, some snipers may be pissed off at this. Like, I don't snipe, but, hey, I'm not the only person in the world. But, I guess it's better anti-camp system than Modern Warfare 2's, right? Well, anyway, what do I think about this game? I can say it. It's a hell of a lot of fun. It has some flaws, but not nearly enough to take away from the experience. Campaign takes about 5 to 7 hours depending on the difficulty. Multiplayer, on the other hand, offers 50 to 100 more hours of fun unlocking new things, experimenting with new strategies and the wide open maps, and just shooting people up. This game is a must-have for people who love team play, and even people who may want to break from Modern Warfare 2. I give this game a 9.75 out of 10 for its massive amount of replay value and fun multiplayer. I hope this review helped. Stick around, and thanks. Remember to subscribe.